Welcome back to the Who's Rapping Sports Podcast, the greatest sports podcast you've never heard of, featuring 5 friends from college debating all things sports all year long. As you know, if you tuned in for episode 0, my name is Logan. Tamar couldn't be here today. He had a little bit of car trouble, so it'll be just the 4 of us today. I'm Logan. This here to my left
is Clarence.
My name is Cam. How y'all doing today, man?
It's your boy Mio here.
And we are very happy to be bringing you episode 1, man. I want to say it's a blessing to be able to do this, man. We had this idea going for a while, so it's incredible to get it done. You can see the name right here. This is the Who's Rapping Sports Podcast. We got a couple questions we're going to go through today.
Wait, before we start,
go ahead, get it in.
To say something. Well, I'm sorry for the first video we did, episode 0, because it started off kind of awkward, and then we got more comfortable to it. So we're going to be kind of uncomfortable, but we're going to get more comfortable later on down the road.
Exactly. It takes time, man. We'll get there. But I hope you guys enjoyed episode 0. Thank you for anyone who took the time to watch or listen, whichever way you do it.
You sure?
But I got a couple questions we're going to get into today, and let's get it started. So, NFL Wildcard weekend was full of blowouts and lopsided scoreboards. Which team looked the absolute worst in their shortcomings this weekend? And what team impressed you the most?
Okay.
We can start off with Mio and come this way.
I'd love to start off. Honestly, I think the team that obviously looked the worst was the Steelers. The Steelers on the offense is just putrid. They can't do nothing except run the ball with Najee. The linemen can't block. Big Ben can't throw. The receivers can't catch. They were clearly the worst team. They scored that touchdown to get their fans' hope up. But sadly, the Chiefs became the Chiefs, and we all saw the result coming. It makes you wonder, is the 7th seed honestly worth it? And honestly, now that Big Ben's retiring, it doesn't look good for their future hopes. But if I say the team that looked the best, though, obviously the Bills. They beat a Belichick-led team and did not punt on a single drive.
What?
Touchdown for 6 drives.
Hey, I'm sorry, but for the first time, this man actually said something good about Buffalo. He hates Buffalo because he loves
I don't
Josh
hate
Allen.
Buffalo. No. Their AFC rivals are my favorite team. So sometimes I admit I wasn't happy when they beat the Ravens in the playoffs last year.
Of course.
But Buffalo earned my respect. That's what I gotta say.
All right,
They scored on every drive.
So for me, the team that was the worst to me was the Cardinals. Come on now, that gotta be the Cardinals. The Cardinals started the year they was undefeated, 7-0, right?
7-0.
7-0. They lost to the Packers, but then some injuries happened. But then Kyler Murray came back. They started to get back on the pace. But without D-Hawk, we saw that he's
Average.
Yeah, he's average.
I don't think he's average. I think you guys are kind of underselling Kyler. He's not average. It just had bad first playoff game. This is his first playoff game.
I think it was the entire team. I can't just.
It's the entire
Kyler.
team.
But we don't get into the Cardinals.
I mean, to me, there was pressure on him. We all know he's kind of undersized, a quarterback. He couldn't really see over that line. If Aaron Donald coming at you, you'd be scared yourself too. But for the team that I say that look most impressed with, I agree with Mio. It's Buffalo, because we know Buffalo and the Patriots is a division rival. So it's supposed to their game's supposed to look more close. But Buffalo, they destroyed them. Josh Allen destroyed him. Josh Allen looked like how he's supposed to look for the whole season. But he showed up that season. I mean that game. Hopefully, I want to see him play like this for the Divisional, to the conference, and to the Super Bowl. I'm going for him to go to Super Bowl. Them and the Packers.
Josh Allen was actually my MVP pick, before the season started. If he would have played like this all season, he would have had it.
Though.
Yeah, of course. He's coming along. Josh Allen's a problem. I have to agree with you. The team that impressed me the most, definitely the Bills. That was insane. To go against a Belichick-led defense and to not punt, to not have a single turnover, to not kick any field goals, that was ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Josh Allen missed 4 passes. So he was insane. Had to be Buffalo. And worse, I got to agree with Cam. It was Cardinals. Who'd you say? Mia?
I said the Steelers, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a Ravens fan. I get it.
No, they're just terrible. Do y'all have eyes?
Before I can cut them off,
Go ahead.
But my favorite team is the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
we didn't play as bad as the Cardinals. I can say.
I have to agree. I have to say the Cardinals.
We didn't play as bad as the Cardinals because one it's like no. Look at this. The Cardinals are better than us. They better than us.
Right.
Way better than us. We beat teams that suck. We are not supposed to be in the playoffs.
Agree.
We're not supposed to be in the playoffs. We're basically supposed to rebuild, but we said screw it. We're going to the playoffs. I'm happy that we to the playoffs because it showed that we can fight, and they kept fighting in that game.
Yeah,
so.
division.
I will say this: the Cardinals underachieved for their expectations. Y'all did exactly as what we expected. Nothing happened that was unusual of y'all game.
First
Cardinals
round.
No.
For the whole season, I think the Eagles over.
I was talking about that playoff game.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
But we over.
I expected to
Yeah.
get blasted.
Yeah. I mean, I was going for them because that's my team. Of course, I got to root for them. But I had a feeling that it was going to get whooped by Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady in the playoffs.
Right, and that's why you say the Cardinals because they had such high expectations. Like you said, starting off 7-0, and then they even blasted the Rams earlier this season.
Yeah.
Playoff football is different, and
Of course.
it was Kyler Murray's first playoff game. I think he had to realize that.
Yeah.
They actually schemed for you like directly in the playoffs, and he found out the hard way. Like we've seen so many quarterbacks in their first game struggle in the playoffs. And shout out to Joe Burrow. First playoff game, he did not look like a rookie or a second-year quarterback. This man looked elite.
He's different.
And as a Ravens fan, it's hard for me to say that. I'm really hoping this falls off, honestly. Can't root for
Burrow
this.
is different. Go ahead, Trudeau.
Well, who looked
You mean
like
Clarence?
Clarence, my bad.
well who looked absolute bad out there? Cardinals and the Cowboys. Reason I say the Cowboys, they went this whole season beating everybody, destroying them, and then they go in the playoffs and they struggle against Jimmy G and the 49ers. No disrespect to Jimmy G and them, but that's not a team you should struggle against, especially if you at your seeding and everything. Like you're better than that.
I don't know about that because look, the 49ers are real, right? They can run the ball. Debo is a problem. They got some players on defense: Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. They got some ballers.
No, the thing about it though, they got hurt.
They did. I saw Warner get hurt at the end of the game, but I'm saying
Bosa and Warner got hurt.
yeah. So that's what with them being out. You know, that's probably exactly why the Cowboys came back.
The Cowboys offense wasn't even looking like the Cowboys offense we saw all season. They
Exactly.
were looking shaky.
They're frauds.
I want to
bro.
give a shout out.
They're
Zeke
frauds.
did play through a partial MCL tear. So
I
that's
saw
why
that.
he wasn't
I saw
himself.
that.
But at the same time, Tony Pollard should have gotten more snaps as a result.
Yeah, he should.
Zeke been hurt this whole season basically. That's not
Second
new.
half.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pollard need more touches.
So, Clarence, who you think you most impressed with?
Phew, 49ers. I was not expecting that dub. It was crazy. Debo is the truth. We gotta actually respect
Agreed.
Debo.
Hey,
And
Debo is a problem.
Debo's a real
So
problem.
did Jimmy G impress you too?
Yes, surprisingly.
Jimmy G looked comfortable.
Yes, he looked good, comfortable in the pocket.
When that pick, I got scared.
More than pick. I was.
That's because he was getting
terrified.
back
I
to.
like,
He was
goodness.
getting. He was lackadaisical. He was getting too confident. You feel me? So he felt like he had the dub in the bag and that messed him up. Now next week, I don't know if he got show off the same. He got to show that same Jimmy G he did in the first half of the game. I got them upsetting the Green Bay Packers if he do that.
That's a game. That's gonna be a game. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. That's gonna be a
Hey,
game. So
I know one thing. Don't bet against pissed off Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't like the 49ers for obvious reasons. They passed on him in the draft.
Yep.
He wants them to pay.
Yep. So
And yeah, we'll get into that.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
but one more thing.
Go ahead.
The Cardinals are frauds. That's all I gotta say.
that's the next.
I can't say they're fraud. We're gonna get into it. You're right.
That's the
We're
next
gonna get
topic.
into it. I can't say they're frauds.
All right, put us in the next question. One love.
All right, next question. The Rams absolutely annihilated the Cardinals on Monday Night Football, 34-11. Kyler Murray struggled mightily in his first ever NFL playoff game, throwing 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. After beginning the season 7-0, the Cards finished a disappointing 3-5. So I want to ask you guys, what happened to the Arizona Cardinals?
When you start.
Whoever wants to start, you want to
Okay,
start?
I'm gonna start off.
Okay.
Well, I say mostly injuries
Okay.
happened to the Cardinals, and they're young, inexperienced. I mean, yeah, they got great players. They got Chandler Jones. They got JJ, but JJ not the same. He's always hurt.
Right.
D-Hop, he wasn't getting like how he was like last season, 100-yard games. When he was playing good, but he was not playing like how he was last season. Then he got hurt.
Right.
And then they had AJ Green, but AJ Green is not the same AJ Green.
All right. And Kyler was sharing the ball. You got Kirk.
Yeah, you got. I mean,
Zach.
Yeah. Zach
but
Ertz.
during that game, they look like there was no communication between both receivers and Kyler Murray.
They were scared.
This is Kyler Murray's this is his second year, right? Third year.
I think it's third.
This is third year.
Third year?
His first 2 years, he failed to make the playoffs.
Right. He
Okay.
didn't make the playoffs.
Okay, but
Tough division.
But this is third year. I mean, not
Mark
everybody is Russell Wilson. So, because don't forget Russell Wilson.
He won the second year.
Well,
Yeah.
Russell did have the Legion of
I'm
Boom.
about to say he had
behind
that
He had a
LOB.
great
But
defense.
he kept going to the playoffs. He
He
had
did.
every winning record. But this is his first season with a winning record.
This
right?
team was down
But
bad.
Kyler Murray had got potential to be MVP one day.
I think so.
I think this game he will learn and he'll come back and be much more better next season.
All right.
Agreed. Take it away.
All right. What Cam said was actually important, but I want to build up on that. There's a reason why Kyler Murray is not having the same success as Russell Wilson in his first few years, and it comes down to one thing: why does Cliff Kingsbury have that job? Honestly, someone tell me why. Why does this man have that job? His record at Texas Tech was below 500. He had Patrick Mahomes, who we regard as one of the best talented quarterbacks in the history of the league, and you know what record he went with in his final season with Pat Mahomes? 5-7. With Pat Mahomes as a talent, he went 5-7 in Texas Tech.
Hey, I want to cut you out there.
Sorry.
Patrick Mahomes got better in the pros. I don't think
He
had
probably
that.
did, but the talent's there. Like the arm strength, the talent. A good coach unleashes the talent. He got better in the pros because you know who was he working with? Andy Reid, a good coach who unleashed that talent. Kyler Murray is working with Cliff Kingsbury. Russell Wilson was working with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, a well-constructed team and a well-coached team. You know at Texas Tech, a lot of the games were high-scoring games in which Cliff Kingsbury showed that he had no defense. The Cardinals right now, they have talent on defense. We admit that, right? For some reason, the team still put up points on them. Cliff Springer, as a head coach, does not deserve that job.
You gotta slow down. Say his name.
Cliff Kingsbury. Sorry, that name just gets me. I'm just calling him Cliff.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say one thing. I mean, yeah, you're right, but I'll give him one more season.
I can't. I gotta give him another season.
I
They
don't
started
give
off
him another
so well.
season.
Did you say yours already? You said Cliff.
Oh, no. I have one more thing.
Okay.
A lot of things is like, if you actually look at Cliff Springer's record, a lot of times he'll start the season well.
You're right.
He'll fail to
Fall
adapt
off.
and a huge fall off. Like 5 straight losing streaks.
I haven't seen that. He has. He
And also,
tends
I
to
got
fall
one more
off
thing.
second half.
What kind of coach loses his job then gets a better one? That's what happened. He got let go from Texas Tech, then got the Cardinals job. How did that happen?
They saw the solid talent.
I was about to say it really could have been. This is what the Cardinals. The scheme maybe is why they hired him. They wanted.
They saw the
I
vision.
mean,
They knew Kyler was going first. That's the year they came in. They came in. So
I got something to say about that. 'Cause,
What?
look at the Panthers. Their head coach.
Matt Rule,
Why he-
Yeah, like, everywhere he went in college, they improved.
right?
They ain't win no like big championship
Right.
like that, but they
Improvement.
improved. But I think I just think that's different than what's his name from the Cardinals head coach. I think it's different because Matt was brought there to improve them, make them be a playoff team, but he's failing that. I think he should be fired.
Matt Rule.
Yes, fired.
I have to disagree.
I disagree with Matt Rule.
This is-
too. It's his
They
first
need a
season.
good quarterback.
His first season.
This is
Sam
his first
Darnold
season?
did not work out. No,
I don't
it's
like
not.
what he
It's
was doing
not
the
his
switching quarterbacks thing. I think that was like a little bit
He's still thinking in
confusing.
college.
I don't know what he was doing there, but
Right,
like
saying that.
he had the Panthers fighting for the first half of the season, and I saw some signs.
That was fraud.
And it's his first year.
I think the team is fine. They just need to find a quarterback.
And also, they started losing games when McCaffrey went down. They have to figure that out.
I mean, okay, yeah,
McCaffrey
I can say he's doing good at defense. I can say that.
the defense was fine.
But-
If they have a quarterback, they have receivers, they have a running back, they have even a defense. So they have a team.
He had our starting linebacker on kick return. I don't.
So
They
let's-
have a
let's-
team.
Let's keep on going about the Cardinals. What you
Okay,
think,
so my answer to what happened to the Cardinals, I think injuries. I have to go to injuries. I can't blame Cliff yet. I need one more season.
Okay, what gives you hope in Cliff, honestly? I'm
They were
serious.
Just one more season.
because they were really good this
They were-
year
they
at the
really
beginning of
good.
the season. They did fall off, but I saw them beat the Cowboys at the end of the season, and that's a decent team. I know they lost to 49ers, but that's a decent team. I need another season for Cliff. I can't say.
Has he had a bad season? Like
Cliff?
since he got here?
No, he's
Yeah.
only had bad seasons. Actually, let me
But
give you
this year
first
was the
season.
only one he went to
First
playoffs.
season,
Okay,
I think the
okay.
Cardinals went 5-11.
Wait.
Second season, they had a late season collapse just like this one, and they missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
This year they had another late season collapse, but barely made the playoffs, and then they lost in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
But I
He
mean,
always has these late season collapses. It's a
Right,
trend.
but you have
I'm
to
a-
say improvement.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
improvement
say
every
this.
year.
I'm gonna say this. If they played Dallas, I think they would be in Dallas in the playoffs.
I agree. They would have beat Dallas.
I think you guys are biased and Dallas haters. I think they
I'm
lose to
not-
Dallas.
I'm
I mean, they beat them in the
They
regular
beat-
season.
Kyle Shanahan is a good coach and outcoached McCarthy.
For sure.
Cliff, I don't think so. I think it would have been a bumbling game that the Cowboys barely win.
Did you see the other wing? The other game, Cardinals-Cowboys game.
Cardinals-Cowboys game.
It was close.
It was close,
yeah.
but Kyler Murray was cooking.
Kyler Murray, yes. Cliff has the talent. Kyler Murray's the talent. That's exactly what I'm saying. But in the playoffs, it's different. Coaching matters more in the playoffs.
I agree.
Scheme fits.
I don't know.
Mike McCarthy, for all his credit, he had Aaron Rodgers, but at least he got it done with the talent. He had the best talent, and he got it done with it once.
Have you seen the Rams D-line?
The Rams D-line.
Have you seen it?
Why are we talking about the
D-line's-
Rams?
Cause he talking about Kyler talent and all that, but Cowboys
Oh,
D-line
you said-
versus
The Cowboys
Rams
have
Cowboys
a
D-line
D-line is
crazy
not
D-line.
bad. Yeah, Micah Parsons.
okay.
Michael Parsons,
Oh,
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Okay,
y'all see how Jimmy
wait,
G
wait.
was tearing them up?
What is
Penalties were tearing up. Let's not
I was
say
about to
Jimmy G.
They were not disciplined at all, and that's
Cowboys
on
told
Mike
themselves like
McCarthy.
that.
That's all on Mike. That's all coaching.
I wouldn't put it on all Mike McCarthy, but let's continue on.
Discipline.
I'd be afraid to play against the Rams defense. And
For
the
sure.
Cowboys
That's what
defense.
I'm
Oh,
saying.
And the Cowboys. That Cowboys defensive line is ridiculous.
Have y'all
With
seen
Michael
it?
Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Randy Gregory?
I bet if Kyler Murray had his number one receiver against Trayvon Diggs, 100 yards.
Agreed.
There we go.
I get
Agreed.
Trayvon Diggs gets a pick, though.
DeAndre Hopkins would have cooked them.
Clarence, what you think about the Cardinals? You think they?
I just think he's not ready. He's not there. Every other quarterback that's probably around him, like Lamar Jackson, Lamar had no weapons. Did good his first playoff game. I just think he's not good without D Hop.
He ain't do good.
Second half.
I'm a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
He did his best.
But like Kyler didn't do nothing though. He
did
just sat there.
That was a collapse.
I'm just saying, but I feel like he just need D Hop. That's what's going on.
I agree. That's why I said injury. I think DeAndre Hopkins is in that game. It's a different game. I don't know if they win, but it's a different game. So, all right, let's move on. Big Ben and the Steelers. Big Ben Roethlisberger may have played his very last game in the NFL. If this is truly it for the future Hall of Famer, the Steelers have a very large hole to fill at their quarterback position. What is the best route for Pittsburgh to find Big Ben's successor? We started off with you two, so let's throw it to Clarence.
Okay.
Y'all not
Why you
gonna
like
like.
me?
Y'all not gonna like it. But look at that bench. That you see that
Stop.
backup.
Stop.
He used to be a football team. He showed glimpse.
I don't know which football team was it.
He used to be they named the football team, not
Oh,
that which
oh.
football team. He showed glimpse of greatness. He did. He was.
Bro. This man was
Hey, let Clarence finish his point. I think he's
He
spitting
was
something.
doing
my bad.
first half. He was doing his thing. He was cooking. Then he got cocky. He needed a coach that can humble him. Y'all don't have a coach that will humble him.
Ron Rivera
Wait,
can't humble
you think Mike Tomlin, the guy who produced AB, Juju, Claypool, will humble him?
Yes.
That guy.
I
I like
don't
Tomlin as a
know if
coach, but like he's not a humbling guy.
Do you see them? AB started acting at the end of his years. But he had him in control in the beginning. Juju is a kid, so it's
Dwayne
but he still
Haskins
had him. He
is a
still
kid
had
too.
him. But Mike Tomlin still had him controlled. Juju, even though he was TikToking everywhere, he still had him in his lane. I feel like if he can control Dwayne Haskins, he might do something. They might actually go to the playoffs again and win again because the team is there. They got a running back, receivers, defense. Defense is defense. They're nice. They're out there sometimes, not all the time. They got TJ. They got Joe, DMV native.
Quick question: who do you think is better right now, Dwayne Haskins or Big Ben in his old age? Who do you think will give him a better chance? And they chose Big Ben, so
I think it's big. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's why you
that
say
says a
Haskins
lot.
because of development.
You develop him.
That's why I disagree with you completely because Haskins is terrible.
What you mean? He
is horrible.
I'm sorry, but
Let me see.
when I watch him play, he looks like he's playing in slow motion.
Agreed.
The game seems so much faster.
He cannot run at all. What black quarterback cannot run?
Apparently, Dwayne Haskins, Jamarcus Russell.
Jameis a little bit. I was about to say Jamarcus
Russell
Russell.
was
Jameis
fat.
got a little.
Oh, Jameis got it. I like Jameis as a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
He likes to take risks.
No problem with Jameis.
Let's throw the ball downfield.
Just give him a chance. That's all I'm saying. There's no
I
other.
see- I
You
see your
see what
point.
they did with the other guy.
As a Ravens
Mason
fan, I
Rudolph.
hope they give him a
Mason
chance
Rudolph
too.
Been there for like how long?
He's not good at all. I would not start Rudolph.
Exactly.
That's not the answer.
What you think about the best route for finding Big Ben?
I think it's definitely not Haskins. I think they have to go draft. What? The team is built to win now. They have Najee Harris at the running back. He is incredible. I think he was top 5 in yards without a good O-line.
That boy was just running.
That's what I'm saying. So if they can beef up that O-line, Najee can really carry that team, I know. They have receivers. They have Claypool. They have Juju. They have Deontay. They have receivers.
They might not re-sign Juju though. He's
Yeah,
on
so
a contract here.
we'll see. We'll see on that.
They
Right.
should, because without Juju, Claypool look like trash. I mean, but
Okay,
That's right.
Look, this is what I think they should do. The best route. I think in this draft coming up, they should draft some young people for the O line because Big Ben did got beat up. Najee couldn't go nowhere. I think what they should do is do this with the quarterbacks right now. Have Mason and Dwayne have a competition.
exactly.
That have a competition, and if they do bad, you got the next draft after this year draft, because this year draft does not have that much good quarterbacks that you want to take. I mean, yeah, you got like 2 good, but I think next year, like the one with who's the Bryce Young,
Yeah.
CJ from Ohio State.
CJ Stroud, yeah.
You
Micah,
got
Caleb coming out that.
Caleb Williams.
no, he's not. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Spencer
I don't know.
Spencer come out of that draft.
Spencer.
I mean, maybe if he improves, but like
We'll see.
this season.
But that draft class looks kind of deep. I think it's like a good 5 or 4 quarterbacks.
But it's still some diamonds in the rough in this year. You got the quarterback
No,
from
it's
Liberty.
But the thing about it, would you ever improve your line right now? Or would you just draft a quarterback and have no line, and your quarterback might get hurt?
they
That's smart.
You got Harris. You don't want to hurt Harris or
Yeah,
the fact- he got hurt,
Yeah.
but he couldn't go nowhere. He did. If he had a line, you see how many yards he got. He went top 5. If he had a line, that man probably be up there with Taylor, probably behind him probably, but
And Henry. I know Henry got injured.
and Henry got injured. Yeah, so if you get a line, the Steelers, right now, then I think they'll be in the playoffs again next year. And if they don't, they can just have a quarterback next year.
Hey Cam, stop giving them ideas, bro. Don't let them hear
I
that.
have to agree.
let
If
him
they
do
could
that.
beef up the line in the draft this year, and then go quarterback next year, that makes sense. Because you can play Haskins.
Or Mason.
Because the team, or not Mason. You can play Haskins and have him carried by, Najee and that defense,
He gonna
for a season.
Yeah.
I don't even think
And-
Haskins is a
and
good
plus,
game
I don't
manager.
think he has it,
a
man. I
reason
watched
he was
Haskins.
starting.
No,
No, it's not.
There's
We
a
didn't have
reason
any.
he was
We didn't have
starting.
anybody else.
It was
Also-
a reason he was starting at Ohio State, though.
No, he balled out of Ohio State. That's the only place he's ever showed any.
Also, what they should do, they should bring a veteran quarterback there too.
Like who?
Oh, I got an
'Cause
idea.
who else
You
is in
can
the market?
you can bring Nick Foles.
Okay, you saying you saying like a veteran star, just like a veteran.
Just
Just a veteran starter, that a starter, a decent starter, decent good backup, and you can just bring in Nick Foles, something
Yep.
like that.
Let him
Ryan
get carried.
Fitzpatrick?
You know what?
You know, actually, that's a perfect veteran quarterback to bring.
Bro,
I think that
look,
might be.
He could win with that
good.
team.
might be
Do you
good.
think Ryan Fitzpatrick gonna play next season? Because that hip is important,
Oh.
in his age.
He looked
It's
fine
the-
at the Bills game.
It's the football team fault. They don't got a line.
But so the
Yeah.
same thing with the
And the
Steelers.
field.
He got sheriff. Yeah,
So
that
what
field
you
needs to be fixed.
Okay,
For sure.
I know y'all want to hear what I think from a Ravens perspective. And honestly, my perspective, I hope they do what he said, because, oh boy, that's going to be hilarious and good for us.
Exactly.
They're going to lose so many games. I'm going to love it. Pittsburgh Salt, premium. But if I were them and the GM and actually tried to help them win, hopefully they don't hear this, I'd call up the Texans, see what's up with Watson. See what's up with the legal issues. Pittsburgh are, like you said, in win-now mode. They have this defense. They have this running back. And running backs, they age a little quicker. So, like, you want to win now. You have Najee. You don't want to waste his talents. Get him a quarterback. I don't know the whole controversy surrounding Watson, but Pittsburgh can trade for him. I know the Texans are like, we want premium compensation. I say give up a first. Hell, give up 2.
Okay,
Watson is worth it.
Okay,
2?
so give him.
Watson's worth 2 first.
Okay, he is worth 2, but would you also include second round pick?
Okay, given the allegation, I think the Texans got to take what they can get. Like, if they give you 1 first-round pick and another, like, good player or even, like, a mid-round pick from another draft, snack at it. Because he doesn't want to be there.
Right.
And I think he actually wanted to play with Tomlin, a successful black coach.
But the thing about it, this is what
We don't even know who
I'm
gonna play.
against it, because
That's what I'm saying.
you bring him in. I don't know how much their cap space is. He has money. They got a big contract.
He does.
If you bring him up there, you still have no line.
Okay,
But
he,
he can run.
He
not
used
Big
to
Ben
it.
can't
But-
move. He can run.
He used to
Watson
it.
can play better behind the
Wait. So would you jeopardize Harris' future just because you got a quarterback?
Would I jeopardize it? What does that mean?
Because you said that, okay, we don't need a line. We
Right.
we got Watson. He can run.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Harris.
But if you pick up Watson, like he's saying, then you just have to. I think you should
Build through the
go
draft.
Yeah. Whatever picks you have, 'cause I know you have to give up picks for Watson. Whatever picks you got, go line.
I mean, is it better to get a first round talent offensive lineman?
Because they're win now. You know what I'm saying? The team is built to win right now. If you put Watson in there, that's easily a playoff.
I say
They already
Watson
made
is
the playoffs,
miles
but
better than the 2 backups they have now.
Easily. It's
Yes.
not close.
I want to believe in Dwayne Haskins, but I just don't think he has it. I don't think he's a bad guy or anything. He just doesn't look like
He
he
doesn't
has
have
it.
it. That's it.
Mason Rudolph, not him either.
It's not. Yeah.
Deshaun Watson is a threat. I hope they don't.
Now, of course,
I
it's all
pray
if
they
he,
don't.
if
He's
he
a
gets through
literal
those
threat.
allegations.
He's
all
a
right.
real threat.
We know.
Yeah, we'll
If
talk
he
about
gets
that
through
later.
the
That's a different
allegations, that's all
story.
it is.
All right. So what
If he
about
doesn't, then yeah.
So what about the next one? What you got?
All right, let's talk Cowboys.
I know you guys are excited, aren't
Oh,
y'all?
I am.
Dak owe me
The
money.
Dallas Cowboys
How about
fell
them
flat
boys?
once again, falling to the 49ers 23-17 in the first round of the playoffs. With 14 seconds left in the game, down 23-17 with 0 timeouts, Dallas quarterback Dak Prescott ran the football on what appeared to be a QB draw. He tried to spike the ball with 1 second left, but the referee never got the chance to set the ball, and this ended the game. Who is most to blame for the Cowboys' late game miscue, and who is most to blame for the loss as a whole?
I want to see what you guys say on live, because I know you've been fuming at the mouth for
I
this
want
one.
you to go back first because I want to see what you guys say.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Because you was rooting for them.
Okay, I admit, I wanted the Cowboys to win to see these guys salty. I wanted them to be salty. And hey, the Cowboys disappointed me. But who am I going to blame for this one?
Niners.
The fans, the media, anyone who hyped this team up.
What?
No, listen to me. I got a theory.
Okay.
The Cowboys came in this game. A lot of pundits were predicting them to win. I saw on one show, 5 panels, they all said Cowboys, Cowboys, Cowboys. And I was like, it's the 49ers. They're not a bad team. Why is everybody predicting them to win? And I think that was their downfall. I feel like the Cowboys came in this game a little overconfident. And when they came in this game overconfident, they didn't really practice things as in-depth they should have. And that's what we saw on the discipline front. The players themselves were just like, I'm not in the mind of those players, but what I feel like they were playing like, they expected the win to come to them.
That's true.
The Cowboys are a talented team. Let's not lie. All these Pro Bowlers they have, I think there's one stat. It was like first team were like a player of 11 picks, 10 sacks,
He's a
like
fraud.
4,000 passing yards, 1,000 rushing yards,
And 1,000 receivers.
Yeah.
Yep.
This team is probably one of the most talented in the NFL on paper. They should not be losing in the first round.
Nope.
And
That's
I'd
on
say this is
paper.
why. I think it extended to Dak. There's no way at quarterback. People want to blame McCarthy for this. I understand. But 14 seconds left. Dak, as a quarterback who's been in the league for like how many years? Like 4 or 5 years?
Probably more.
It might be.
Yeah.
No, he's been here.
A QB should know how to run a 2-minute drill. And what's the first thing you do? Not the center. You hand the ball to the ref.
Yep.
He's the one who spots the ball. And not only that, Dak tried to cheat the system and add some extra yards, then tried to block the ref. He tried to cheat, and the ref just said no. And the ref, people want to blame the ref. Like, oh, he got in the way. He was doing his job. And actually, he was hustling down
He
the
was
field.
running.
Yes.
Running down the field.
This man handed the ball as fast as the ball, spotted right, and was like, go, 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 go. And then they couldn't get the ball off, and they want to blame the refs. And I didn't like Dak's comments about what he said about, like, oh, power to the fans for throwing trash at the refs.
He apologized for that. Just so
He
you
did
know.
apologize. He did apologize.
He was
But
in
I
his feelings.
understand the emotion, but, like, I just didn't like the comment because, like, these refs were actually doing their best. And I hope no one says this. The Cowboys were not cheated by the refs. Those are blatant penalties. If you're watching the game, these guys were just, they didn't even think the refs were watching, I guess. But, yeah, I think the Cowboys were just caught unaware. They got a little cocky, and they got smacked.
You
Simple
coming
as
in
that.
with the reasonable takes
yeah, this is
today. What's
different
going
from
on?
you.
Reasonable
with you, bro?
takes.
Read the
Yeah.
No, I'm
reasonable
always
takes.
reasonable.
No.
I'm always foresighted and reasonable,
See,
y'all.
I thought I was gonna say something outrageous,
I
but
did. I was
Yeah,
waiting
it's
for the
outrageous.
outrageous stuff.
No, the Cowboys, man, the Cowboys should have won, man. They were the better team. The refs
Yeah,
are cheating.
They got cheated.
The cheating
Get outta
refs.
here.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right here. So I blame Mike
For which one? The miscue of the whole game.
the whole game.
Okay.
whole game.
The whole season.
Okay.
The whole season?
Okay.
I thought they had a good season.
Oh, you had a good season, but you got all that talent. You supposed to
You
go.
should go farther.
Well,
You finna
wait.
go farther.
One side of that defense is fraud, but other than that, yeah.
Okay, you guys say Trayvon Diggs is bad,
Okay.
but like I think he's great.
But the
actually.
thing about this, the Cowboys supposed to outscore you.
Right.
Supposed to outscore you. And Jerry Jones knows that. You know, Jerry Jones hit about that. I think he even said something about that. I think he had meetings with the head coach, and I blame for the late game. What happened in the late game? I blame Dak for that.
Okay.
I think Dak should have known that you got to hand the ball off to the
ref. Right?
the ref.
Yeah.
But I still think they wouldn't have no time left. I think they should have just thrown the ball on the sideline.
No. Actually, I'm not mad at the call. I'm just mad at the way they executed because the draw was wide open. You saw how far they got.
Okay.
If they succeed,
Wait.
they're going to vertical from the 20.
There's no timeouts on the clock.
There's no timeouts on the clock.
It's accelerated clock. Why are you running the ball?
No. It was. Imagine things went perfectly. They would spike the ball of 1 second.
What's
4 verticals from the 20.
Right.
Better than a Hail Mary. You can't even run a Hail Mary.
4 verticals from the 20.
4 seconds. Okay, but he slide. He slides and so late, bro.
Okay, in his mind, like he didn't know how far to slide. He had to have the clock in his mind. I admit that's Dak's fault. But if it's perfectly executed, this is actually a smart play ball by Mike McCarthy. I'll give him credit on that. It's genius.
Are you 100% with that?
The problem is, I think he had too much confidence in Dak doing the right thing. If everything is done perfectly, it works. Should you trust him to do everything perfectly? That's the real question you got to put on McCarthy.
I bet if he had Aaron Rodgers, he would have never did that play.
He couldn't do that play.
That is a fact. Aaron Rodgers, he would have thrown the football.
To me, I think it was too far for Dak Prescott to throw the ball right there.
You think so?
I think he can get his arm there, but it's a Hail Mary, though. Like, it's a better chance at the 20.
Right.
But if he was watching the game, they was getting a nice 15 yards every pass.
Every throw.
Yeah, but because
they were playing defense, of course. Yeah,
they was playing D. They wasn't playing in.
Plus, they moved it.
Did y'all see that flip play they did to get the yards at first?
Yeah,
that was amazing.
He messed up. That was a good play, though.
That was a good play.
He messed up.
So mine, who's most to blame for the miscue? I have to say McCarthy. And I get what you're saying. It would have worked, if he got the ball clocked, but he didn't. So I feel like you cannot run the football with 14 seconds left with 0 timeouts. They're playing sidelines. You're not going to get out of bounds. It's too risky. It's too risky. You are on the verge of going home. You cannot run the football with 14 seconds left.
Hey, go big or go home.
And they went home.
They stayed home, actually.
Hey,
so who most of the game?
All I gotta say is, I'm not trying to argue it because I'm happy for the results.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Haters.
But who's most? I can't. Like I said, I can't blame the refs for that. You you have to get the ball to the ref. The ref got to touch it before the play, and Dak has to know that. But I blame that one on McCarthy. You can't call it QB.
I think those officials were excellent.
Yeah, I think they did good.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys are undisciplined. That's why I said to blame for the whole loss, McCarthy. Too many penalties.
Too many.
The Cowboys have been undisciplined all season. I think they're the most penalized team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the most penalized team, and they will be the most penalized team by yards if it wasn't for 1 yard. The Raiders are like leading in yards, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just too many penalties. And as a coach, you have to teach better. You have to teach them to be more disciplined.
Speaking of things, I want to highlight this one thing.
Go ahead.
During the game, after that fake punt that worked out, and whatever they tried to pull after, what was that?
What was that?
That was on McCarthy. What was he trying to? Was he trying to outsmart himself?
They tried to run a play with the punt team.
And then they tried to take him
And
off.
they said, wait, never mind.
And
What was that? McCarthy.
He was trying to catch the defense off guard. I don't know.
He caught himself off guard.
Exactly.
He was like, wait a minute, what?
What about you, Trudeau? What you think?
We just, for that one play or do the whole game?
Whole
Do
game
both.
and one play.
Yeah.
Whole game, the receivers. It was too many drop passes. Too many drop passes, especially it was some passes that was touchdown plays that was a drop.
I will give them that one thing. There was a glare for the first half of the game. The sun glare.
That son.
They gotta be used to it though. That's they stayed.
But
They
they
got
played
used
her.
to it.
They played her.
I remember a long time ago. I think it was Thanksgiving game where Dallas had when it was the Redskins football team to face that glare. And they kept missing kicks and all that. And they got their butts with that game.
That glare serious.
Yeah.
I know about it.
But the last play of the game, Dak, why are you running the ball?
What's wrong with
But
that?
he didn't call the play, right?
Oh, Dak does have a say.
You're right.
Yeah.
Audible.
Audible. All the greats
I
do
get
it.
that.
Why
I
can't
get
he
that.
do it?
I get that.
Bet if it was A-Rod, he'd have threw that.
I think
though.
Dak
I
agreed
guess
with
he
that
would've-
play call, honestly.
I think A-Rod would have been. What do you
A-Rod.
mean a QB draw? No.
No. Again, like I said, didn't y'all see the potential if it worked? Okay, y'all seen like how it played out, but if it works, 20-yard line, you get a chance to run a regular play, or not a regular play, but like you don't have to run a Hail Mary.
Right.
You don't have to like say, okay, just Jesus take the wheel.
Right,
you can
right,
just
right.
run a decent play. They actually scored from 20 yards early in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Amari Cooper, a great round runner. You don't think he can get open?
They
Nope.
gonna have that.
They're gonna
It's
run
a
a three.
shutdown.
They're gonna have
they
7 people
got-
in the end zone.
They gonna have 3 on Amari just for fun.
No, you don't even have to throw the ball in the end zone. If you catch the ball like right before the end zone and have a guy who can make people miss, you have more options on that situation.
Who is that guy?
Not many.
People that could make people.
Who's that guy?
Who is that guy?
Tony Pollard, Amari Cooper.
You can run a mismatch and
CD.
get Tony Pollard in a zone
So,
out of the backfield. You got so many options. You run from the 20. And
I
they
get
put too many guys in coverage. You have endless time to throw, scramble drill. Anything can happen.
Even if it worked, I would have been like, why would you call a QB draw?
If it works, you're not saying why. You're a salty Redskins fan who's mad they won.
No,
That's what happens if they works.
because if they miss, even if I'm saying if the play works, right? If they get and they clock it 1 second left,
They have
why
like
are
2
you
seconds.
running from? I mean,
No.
why are you a QB?
Do you know how close you get? That's why
I
they're
get
doing
how
it.
close they get. They got a lot of yards on that play. It worked. They got the yards they wanted. They obviously just couldn't get the clock right. But
You still got to
you
wait for
don't
your line to
call
get
it.
there.
You don't call a QB draw.
So
right
you
there.
call a play that they're going to be expecting. Cause
Yes, that's fine. They didn't expect it. It
So
ended
you guys
the
want to
game.
just throw the Hail Mary.
Yes,
Hey,
You know how
Rod.
often Hail Marys are successful.
but you could have had 2 plays.
Unless you're Aaron Rodgers,
could have
that's
had
when
2
you call
plays.
it.
You
But
could
you're
have 2
saying
plays.
they did the same thing on the 20-yard,
That's what I'm
basically.
saying.
That's what you're saying. They're going to pass it
Hey,
out there.
It wasn't going to be a Hail Mary, though. It was going to be a play, though. It was not
It's
going to be just a regular Hail Mary.
I get what you're saying, but
But
they
it's
could have had
still a
2
pass.
plays. It was 14 seconds. They could have had 2 plays right
So
there.
2
Maybe
Hail
3.
Marys or 1 shot from the 20. Which one's better? I say 1 shot from
I
the
didn't
20.
say 2 Hail Marys.
Yeah.
You do something short, like they were getting 10
They
yards
were
every time.
10 and
So
15
you go
every
go
game.
again, 15 yards. And
You
then,
think that Mike McCarthy had another trick play he could have called in that
I'm not saying
situation?
the trick play because
They
they
were
were just passing and they was getting down the
They
field
was getting
easy.
it.
They were getting in like creative ways, though. You got to see if they were getting there.
That was that first one where they pitched it, but the other ones were just catches. Like
They
just
receivers
passes.
They threw a flat, I think, right? And then they got
That-
yards with that.
A
That was,
screen was it?
Something like that.
but their receivers was actually burning up the DBs. They was doing good.
I won't say burn. It's more like the 49ers were playing prevent and they were taking what the defense gave them.
Yeah, and then they start playing sideline, so I
Yeah.
get that. But
So
But a draw?
what's the must? Okay, you see how the open the middle of the field was, right? Why did it work? 49ers hugging the sideline.
right.
You call it where the defense gives you. Spike it in time. Get the 20.
But that's why you call a play middle of the field a pass because you could have had 2 plays.
a pass.
You could have had 2 plays.
What difference is passing? It's still inbounds.
He,
You pass
but
the
he,
middle field.
I get it.
But
I
he
get
ran.
it. I was about to say he ran the ball and then
And
was
he took
wrapped.
like 30 minutes to slide. He
was
was
stuck.
stuck.
I admit,
He was running.
Should've
in the
been a
corner.
short
it was
pass across
poorly
the middle.
executed by Dak. But
Right.
the play, can we agree like the play call has some merit?
No.
No,
Short
I don't know
pass.
these
Short
guys.
pass across
I
the
don't
middle
think
and
nobody
run up
agrees with
there.
that. I don't even think the Cowboys fans like that play.
Like why would you?
They don't like it because they lost.
I get that.
Hey, this
All right.
this man's a Ravens fan. All he do was run with Lamar Jackson. Of course, he's gonna say that.
Hey man, if it,
You probably did.
if it
see
ain't broke,
Lamar.
don't fix it.
You probably saw Lamar.
He
running
probably
that.
said, if Lamar ran the ball, Lamar would have had a touchdown.
Lamar would have made 3
I
people
don't even run
shake.
with Lamar. I don't think Lamar runs in that situation. It's too obvious.
It is. That's just bad play call. But all right, next one. We have an incredible slate of games coming up this weekend on the NFL. So this weekend, the divisional round of the playoffs takes place. Saturday, the Bengals head to Tennessee to take on the Titans, and the 49ers travel to Green Bay to face the Packers. We'll also see rematches from earlier this season when the Bucs take on the Rams and the Bills battle the Chiefs. Which teams will we see in the conference championship?
Ooh.
You go ahead, True. Though you start off.
All right, so Titans, Bengals.
Titans, Bengals.
Is Derrick Henry actually playing?
They said he's actually conditioned. Yeah,
He
he's
is.
ready.
He is supposed to be playing as of right now. We'll see.
Because if he's not, we got Bengals.
Okay.
I want to acknowledge the Titans did win games without Derrick Henry.
They
They
did.
did find ways to win games.
Yeah.
Kevin Byard.
But, like, the way Joe Burrow's looking right now, I don't know. He looking like a Pro Bowler right now, and that's kind of scary.
That's an
More than that.
understatement.
He
More than a
looking
Pro
like
Bowler.
more than that.
And then they got, like, that some 3 receivers. We got, what we got?
Shit, 3.
Yeah.
Chase, Higgins,
Chase, T. Higgins, and
Boyd.
And Boyd. Don't sleep
Oh,
on
Boyd.
Boyd.
Boyd
Boyd
okay.
gets you.
He had him in
alright.
fantasy and he liked him. That's why he
Boyd
got
gonna
okay.
get you.
Boyd, all right.
But who else we had on there with
Titans, Bengals, 49ers, Packers.
49ers, Packers? I'm going with Debo.
versus Aaron Rodgers
Debo and Jimmy. Jimmy G he gonna prove everybody that he need to be
by
the
handing the
quarterback.
ball off to Debo.
Yes, doing his job, and he did some good passes. You can't lie. He had some great passes.
I
out
got-
there in
He's a
college.
game manager. That's the
Hey,
thing.
no. I'm gonna say something. You remember that time when the 49ers went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
They whooped the Packers, but just for football. They ran out football.
they did.
They did do that.
They whooped and they dogged them.
Aaron Rodgers has never beat the 49ers in the playoffs. He's 0-3.
Okay. But you remember the game? Like Cowboys had a chance to steal the game. Pass to Brandon Ayuk, wide open, misses him. Super Bowl against the Chiefs has a chance to steal the game against that throw deep down the field, misses him. Jimmy G is a game manager, but when the game is on the line, he doesn't have it. Is what I think. He
Agreed.
can manage a game if the game is put there before him. If Kyle
Right.
Shanahan manages a good game, runs the ball, keeps the ball in his hand, dunk, couple throws here and there, they win. But if this game, if the defense doesn't stop Aaron Rodgers enough,
Oh, you think Bosa not? Oh, you
I think Aaron Rodgers will do better than last year. He'll do better than last time.
do you think they stopping Bosa?
Bakhtiari was not there. He's gonna be back. Bakhtiari is a good chance to stop.
You
Bosa.
think he's scared?
Let's just go game by game,
All
so
right.
we can all get our picks in. So let's go back to
The first game was Bengals Titans.
Bengals Titans.
Yeah.
Y'all keep going.
No, what's your pick on
Take
that?
your pick.
Bengals Titans.
Bengals Titans. I'll choose the Titans because one, the Titans. I think the Titans got a chance to go to the championship this season. Not Super Bowl, but the AFC Championship.
I understand.
I think the Bengals are not ready. They're young.
They got that swagger though.
I mean,
Joe Shiesty, man.
But if they had Derrick Henry man back, oh my God.
Hey, as a Ravens fan, I could say Derrick Henry can fuck up your playoffs ambitions.
He can destroy y'all. So what about you, Titans?
I'd say Bengals. They're just a better team, honestly. I like Joe Burrow
sure
better than
they're better
Tannehill. I like Derrick Henry better than Mixon. Receiving, is Julio? I don't think Julio's back, right?
He's playing.
He's
It don't
playing,
even matter
but
if he do play. He barely get the ball.
But he's still an impact player. You still have to account for him. AJ Brown, definitely. I just like the Bengals. I mean, I like the Bengals over time. Jamar Chase over AJ Brown. Bengals are better overall team. And the defense, that's where the suspect. But I don't think it's matter. I think they're going to outgun them. I got like a high-scoring affair. Bengals win it like with 40 points to like Titans at least putting up 25.
Okay.
I don't like it, but yeah.
How about you, Logan? Titans, Bengals.
I picked the Titans.
You said Titans.
Derrick.
Mio said Bengals.
Derrick
you
Henry.
said
Bengals. Oh, Derrick Henry goes
Derrick
over
Henry
Titans,
played
but Bengals.
But he's going to be back, so let's say Derrick Henry then. I mean, you said Titans, yeah.
I don't know that conditioning. I don't know. He might. I don't know.
Giants sound confident in him, though. They
It's
seem like
Derrick
he's
Henry.
good.
I was about to say Cam Akers came back.
He different.
Crazy.
He,
From an
he,
Achilles.
You think Derrick Henry ain't crazy?
he caught a body.
Oh, come on, bro.
What's wrong with you?
We do not endorse what he did after, but boy,
Not at all.
that was a good play.
I don't think he saw it though. Of course,
He didn't see
But,
probably, but
If we're going Titans Bengals, I have to go Titans. That defense, I think they'll give Joe some problems.
so we got 3 Titans and 1 Bengal, and I'm the Bengal surprisingly.
I think they'll give Joe. I think Kevin Byard, he's a problem.
So,
He's gonna give Joe some issues.
He is
You
different.
guys, whenever
What-
this man picks a team to win, they will most likely lose usually.
Me?
Yes.
I went
Nice.
6-0 this weekend.
Yeah, he on fire right now. That's scary.
So
One time.
49ers and Packers.
Start off,
Debo.
go around.
All right,
You said Debo.
Yeah, Debo.
I'm going Rodgers.
I'm going Rodgers.
Pissed off Aaron Rodgers not losing. He's not
MVP.
losing.
off.
MVP. Come on.
He's MVP. He's pissed off.
I mean, the defense is going to cause him some troubles.
He is.
I'm telling you, he wants Brady. He wants Brady.
Mm-hmm.
He wants that rematch against Brady.
Mm-hmm.
I really think this the last dance. That boy's about to get that bounce out of here.
It is like the last dance. Aaron Rodgers is about to leave. He's about to leave.
There is something different about that Green Bay team this year, man.
Oh, it's the
Because
same
Devontae's in
Green
a
Bay
contract
team.
year. Aaron Rodgers in a
They
contract
are,
year.
they are playing football.
They are
for real.
planning something on the offseason.
They ready. I'm taking
So,
Rodgers.
I can't wait till
So,
Bosa play guitar with his leg.
What you think about the Bucks and the Rams?
Ooh,
That's the
that is
closest game.
I was like, ooh, I
Must
have no
watch.
idea. Oh my goodness.
Stafford not ready.
Ooh. He looked. I mean, he didn't
It's
do that
the
much.
Cardinals,
He
but
didn't do that.
Stafford
He didn't do
not
that
ready.
much.
And he didn't even have that many. He was like 13 or 17 or something like that. He wasn't even throwing the ball for real.
Yep, that defense carrying.
Yeah, Stafford not ready.
Like, what about you, Lo?
This is tough. I think I have to go Bucks.
It's tough.
I'll say I will go Bucks. I think, for some reason, when the playoffs come, the Buccaneers are different. Like last season, people, they didn't beat the Saints. They didn't beat the Saints this year too, right?
Nah.
No,
And
yeah.
people always want to say, "Oh no, is Brady? Something's wrong with Brady? Are they done? They can't win?" Well, and they get in the playoffs. This man turned. I'm sorry about that. This man turned into a demon, man. So I'm going with the Bucks. I think I got a feeling that Tom. If we put pressure on Tom, he's gonna struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with the Rams, I think let's hope that the Bucks O-line is healthy.
Oh, yeah, worse is dealing with that injury.
That's the worst that happened to
that's
them. This injuries on the
the worst,
O-line. If that O-line is healthy, they can contain Aaron Donald.
All right. I'm about to create a football sin. Or make a football sin. Never get bet against Brady. I've been told that since I was a kid. It's been shown to me, honestly. He has 7 Super Bowls. But the Rams have it. A pass rush. Jalen Ramsey in the secondary. The Rams have the necessary tools to beat Brady.
They do.
So I will make that bet. I will pick the Rams. Originally, at the start of the season, I actually picked the Bucs to go back-to-back. But with the injuries and Antonio Brown leaving and Chris Godwin being hurt, the edge goes to the Rams. And you got to say Stafford. I don't think Stafford's as unclutch as people say he is. He's not the most clutch quarterback, obviously. But he can get it done. I've seen him in certain situations where he's shown clutch moments. Mm-hmm. He's not no Jimmy G. He's better than Jimmy G.
He's better than Jimmy G.
Matthew Stafford will shine. And this defense is actually dealing with some injuries, too. Matthew Stafford will shine. I loved what I saw from OBJ. That game against the Cardinals showed me something. The Rams might have it.
I want to talk about this one a little bit more. The Rams. We can talk about OBJ a little bit since you just mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
His resurgence is incredible. And I think I've said all along it was never OBJ's fault. You can't blame a wide receiver for a quarterback struggles if he's not getting the ball. He's not dropping. He's not getting the ball. Well, he couldn't do anything if he's not getting the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I always thought it was Baker's fault.
I don't think it was anyone's fault. I think it was just a bad fit, honestly. Honestly, because the reason people said it was OBJ's fault because there was a period of time when OBJ was hurt and Baker's stats went up. I don't think it was OBJ's fault. Baker just didn't know how to target OBJ. He didn't know how to utilize him. Mm-hmm. Eli Manning, can we agree, at the time when OBJ was playing, was a worse quarterback than what Baker is? Declining Eli Manning. Come on, man.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I'm not talking about Eli Manning when he's winning the Super Bowls. I know. This was like before they even kicked him out the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy, Baker. Come on.
Baker has
Rookie season Baker.
I'm not a big Baker guy.
I know. I don't want to give props to Baker. I'm a Ravens fan, but I'll give props. Played through an injury. I can tell that injury was clearly hindering. I think he should have sat out, but respect, he wanted to will us into the playoffs in a contract year. But honestly, I think it was a bad fit. That's why Baker played better. Because he was throwing better targets to Donovan Peoples-Jones when he was gone. The pressure of OBJ, Baker didn't know how to use him, and I think that's why it didn't work out. It wasn't like OBJ didn't have talent. We all know OBJ has talent.
Right.
And I think Baker is obviously the best quarterback the Browns have had in a while. I just think it wasn't a good marriage because he couldn't even throw. Baker was actually doing good with his connection to Jarvis Landry too. It was just a bad combination. He's with the Rams now. They know how to use him. They expect less out of him. You just win one-on-one matchups. You got Cooper on the upside. You're solid.
Real quick, let me hop in. Real quick.
All right.
Real quick. You just said about Jarvis. I think Jarvis also took a drop.
Yeah.
When he was on the Dolphins, he was insane.
He was
one-handed. He was balling.
He was balling with the Browns too.
He's okay with the Browns.
His numbers.
He's
nasty.
okay with it. They definitely went down.
definitely
And I think
Yeah,
that's
they
Baker.
dropped. They dropped.
I just think Baker's not. I think that 11-game stretch is an anomaly because you can't find another stretch like that.
You can
in
actually.
Baker's career.
The first season under Freddie Kitchen, surprisingly, the Browns before all that stuff I think they fired Hugh Jackson and Freddie Kitchen became like interim head coach or not. It was Greg Williams who became interim head coach. That series, Baker was playing out of his mind. That was the year he broke a rookie record in touchdown passes, I think. That stretch was amazing by Baker. That's why Baker has the faith he has now. That was one of the best seasons by a rookie quarterback, actually. Baker has it.
Okay.
Don't let this season delude you about Baker. I'm a Ravens fan. I've seen this.
But you're saying this
he
season,
is a weapon at quarterback.
He leads the league in picks since he's come into the league.
That's why I don't understand. On a contract year, Baker thought it would be smart to play through an injury and show how his worst side. He shouldn't have played this year. A torn labrum. That's his throwing shoulder too. Why would he be good? He should have just taken and gone surgery.
I just think the truth came out. I think he just got exposed.
I refuse to believe this was the truth, Lance. This was not the truth.
I think he's better than he's looked, but we'll see.
So who do y'all guys think about Buffalo versus the Chiefs?
I got a funny one for this one. Stephon Diggs is going to be standing there again. Respect to him for standing there and watching, but he's going to be standing there again. I'm not the type of person who believes in all that, you do this, and it shows you how determined. The results will show. You can be as determined as you want and still lose. I think Stephon Diggs is actually determined. I don't think it's going to matter. The Chiefs are just a better team. He can't put that stuff in his teammates. The Chiefs will come in there. It'll be a close game. Chiefs will win.
Okay. See, I want Buffalo to go all the way to Super Bowl. I want the Packers and Buffalo. I said that. I think I said that when it first started.
Huge Josh Allen fan right here.
I like Josh Allen. So I'm going for Buffalo. I think Buffalo is angry about last season, and they're gonna try to get their number right now in the playoffs. They got the number early this year. They beat them, But I think this year they can maintain that again and get him.
But it was a little rough though in the beginning. I think the defense, the Chiefs defense,
Oh, it got much better.
Back.
Who they add this season? Like, they added someone mid-season to actually help their defense.
And I think they got Melvin.
Who the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Melvin
Yeah.
Ingram.
He's actually been playing really well for them.
Yeah.
I forgot about him because he was trash with the Steelers.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Trash for the Steelers and went to the Chiefs and turned to somebody else.
Sometimes about scheme fit.
Yeah,
Same thing
of
with OBJ. Sometimes about schemes.
Yep.
Wait,
this
huh?
was tough on the
What do you do? What do you do with the? What are you doing with the Chiefs?
I said he was doing all right. I
Yeah,
think they
he
said he was doing
You're
good.
looking at the stats,
I
aren't
said
you?
he's doing
I
all
look
right.
at
Numbers don't tell the whole story. The Chiefs,
I said he's doing all right.
his stats might not tell the story, but the Chiefs defense has played better since he
haven't
got there.
improved.
So they improved because he came in.
His presence might be helping
It
them.
might be the way
Or
he
it could be
control
like
the
correlation doesn't equal causation. It might not be him. Who knows?
Maybe he opens his up
His
for Frank Clark
PFF
and,
is a 79. Okay, he's doing something.
Hey man,
defense. Exactly.
PFF man, I don't like to go by. I like to go by the eye test better than PFF. I like to say like what you see sometimes might be better.
Talking about the eye test.
Yes, my eyes are better than
Okay.
their analysts.
So what you think, Logan, about this game?
This one is a tough pick, just like the Bucks Rams. Who Buffalo is different, but I think I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Smart man.
What about you?
You seen that Chief? You seen the Chief offense out there? I thought Tyreek Hill was hurt. Clearly, I was wrong.
Nope.
Saw the man dancing. He got the moves.
You saw Trevor Kelsey. Kelsey threw a touchdown. Like, y'all see that? What? I mean, the Bills. They both played a very bad team. Patriots, Steelers. Both did their thing.
Why you say the Patriots bad?
You seen a quarterback?
They're not a
He's a
bad
rookie, yeah,
team.
he's a
He's a
rookie, yeah.
rookie.
All right, I give you that. He was playing good the first 3 snaps, and then he threw a pick, and we went downhill. Ever since then. But still, have you seen a quarterback? You have the defense.
Actually, it was
Did
better
you
than
see
our
the
quarterback, though.
defense? It's basically the same, bro. I'm
They
just
got
saying.
touched. You're right.
Just saying.
So you saying
And all they have is Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. If they stop Emmanuel Sanders and Knox, what they gonna do?
Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs is a lot though. Let's not
That's
say
a lot
all
to
they
stop.
have. That's a
to stop.
lot.
And who is guarding Stephon on the Chiefs?
Who's guarding? That's a good point. I don't know.
Ward? No.
They gonna find something.
We're gonna double him.
But who gonna stop Patrick and Tyreek?
They got-
And Mecole Hardman.
Jordan Poyer.
And Travis Kelsey's the
Why
main
you
weapon
say
actually.
Mecole Hardman?
Uh,
Jordan
they-
Poyer.
Pringle
Micah
gets deep
Hyde.
sometimes too.
Kelsey. But who gonna actually stop Kelsey?
You don't stop Kelsey, I think. I think you just gotta live with it and contain
Kelsey
it.
be looking like he be moving in slow motion. He be frying people. I don't know what be going on out there.
Yeah, Kelsey's nice. I like Kelsey.
And they got some sneaky weapons.
They
I
do.
seen some players I ain't never seen before do some things.
Pringle's
Yeah.
coming on as
2
of late.
touchdowns, right?
Pringle coming on.
I ain't
so,
never seen that before.
Yeah. Yeah. So what did we say? I said Chiefs. You said Chiefs. You said Chiefs. What'd you say?
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Okay.
Watch us be wrong.
All right. Okay, so looking like we'll see what that conference championship starts to look like. Now we're gonna jump into some NBA talk. We got through our NFL talk. All right, put that down, bro. Burn that. But okay, so NBA talk. As you all know, there was a trade that went through last night. So after that trade fell through with the Pistons, the Nuggets, Spurs, and Celtics agreed to a 3-team deal sending Bol to the Celtics. The Celtics also received P.J. Dozier, while the Nuggets acquired sharpshooter Ben Forbes, and the Spurs got forward Juancho Hernan-Gomez. Who won this trade and why? I want to start off with our resident Celtics fan to my left. Who won the trade, man?
Celtics, like the Pistons basically got nobody out that trade. I don't even know what that was about. The Nuggets.
Wait, you say Pistons?
I mean, not
Pistons.
Pistons. Who is it?
The Spurs. The Pistons trade fell through.
It was the
The
Nuggets.
Spurs and
Oh,
the Nuggets. Yeah,
Spurs got
and
nobody.
Nuggets.
My bad. Spurs basically got nobody.
Well, you don't like Juancho?
What has he been doing since he came in the league? He's just there for real. Nuggets, they got another shooter basically, another that's gonna help out with Joker out there in the paint swinging it out. But we got Bobo. We might unleash Bobo. That's all. He got so much talent. I can't wait to see that. And PJ Dozier, he had a great year with the Nuggets until he tore his ACL. But if he come back with the ACL injury, he gonna be icy. We gonna be good. That's all I'm gonna say is watch out for the Celtics.
Watch out for them. Meaning what? Well, how far y'all going?
Not this year, but like the year after. like our usual Eastern Conference Finals. I don't. Not after
That's
that.
it.
That's it.
You got some on your beard, bro.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Wait, he
go,
said
there you go.
Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals.
He said next year.
Next year. Not this year.
Okay. I was about to say.
Who do you think won the trade?
Nuggets. Nuggets want to trade. They're crazy. The Nuggets want to trade. Brent Forbes is a sharpshooter. We saw him with the Bucks last year, sniping, and they went all the way and got the chip.
And
And
about shooters, they can be streaky sometimes.
yeah, of course. And the Nuggets don't need him. We see they can still win enough games without him. But having another shooter that Jokic can just dot up in the corner, it's gonna help them. I wish the Lakers had gone and got a shooter. They need some shooters, but the Celtics did not win this trade. You listen. bro. Y'all have Robert Williams already.
We
already
also
have
have
him.
Al Horford.
Y'all have centers on centers.
We
Y'all
also
good.
have. We could get Al Horford can go retire, and we can have Bobo.
You gonna play a 2-center front court?
Don't the Cavs do it every day?
They do.
Well,
And they are
Bobo,
winning,
you got
but
you
they
could
have
put
a
him at the
point
four.
guard. They have a point guard that runs that team.
Yeah, if it went in doubt, we could trade Bobo or PJ for a point guard.
You would do that?
Yeah, we need a point guard.
You think that's better than having both of them?
Yeah, we
On
need,
the team you have
we need
now.
a point guard.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got Jaylen Brown and
Jason
Tatum.
Yep.
Why do we need PJ for real?
Yeah. So you just said
Hey. But he
You
can
know
go
what I
off
think would be a
that
great
bench.
fit for the Celtics? Lonzo Ball. I think he'd be a great fit for the Celtics. Actually.
You just want to see
Anywhere.
bricks everywhere.
Who?
You
Lonzo?
just- you want y'all want to see bricks
He's
everywhere?
shooting like 40 from three.
He's actually become a shooter recently.
He is good.
Y'all want 5 points a game?
He can defend. But
10 points a
he don't
game,
need to
probably.
Score. You don't need him to score though. You don't need Lonzo to score. He will dish that ball out
We just
to
need
Tatum and Brown.
Okay, I can see what y'all saying. We just need somebody to bring that ball up the court and not try to
Lonzo.
shoot the ball.
That's what he'll
Ben
I can see-
Simmons.
and he'll
Thank you.
defend.
We could take Ben
Ben
Simmons.
Simmons.
I
Ben
know
Simmons
he-
would probably work with them the
You're
most.
not gonna
actually.
play him in the
Bro,
fourth quarter.
we can have him second to center if we need to.
Who you gonna trade for Ben Simmons? You know they need somebody.
Sixers better take a first round.
I don't
pick
think
and
Ben
go
Simmons
out
is a
there.
point guard in my opinion. I don't think you should play him as a point guard anymore.
What?
I think you're better at the 4 actually.
Why would he be better at? He's a ball handler.
A point guard needs some kind of shot.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot at all.
Like
I agree with you, but he's a ball handler.
say what you want about Westbrook, but like he has some kind of shot. Ben Simmons cannot shoot from anywhere.
You see them
saying?
compliment. You seen
What are
that top
you
of the
saying?
backboard.
All right. Let's save that for later.
What are
Let's
you
table this
saying?
conversation.
You said Westbrook got a
That's
shot.
another thing. Lonzo won't really fit with us. We don't really got no high flyers like that. Like
Oh, like to throw lobs.
yeah,
You
like,
got Brown.
He could pass besides lobs, and Robert Williams will catch a lob.
Brown.
Robert
And it's
Williams
not
will
just
catch a
lobs.
lob.
Brown can get up.
I'm about to say Lonzo can do more than lob, and he'll
Brown
defend
is
on the
gonna
other
take
end.
that ball from the air and bring it out, and I start ISO and shoot a 3. Him and Tatum do the same thing.
And the full court passes give you free points. He has IQ for
Yeah, that
that.
full court pass might work,
Yes.
but sometimes
So-
they still be stingy. Like I seen one play, we threw a full court pass open, he pulled it back out and shot a 3. I was just like,
The
what's-
problem
Whoa.
with Lonzo is y'all not getting him. He's not
The
leaving.
Bulls not
Bulls.
trading him. Yeah.
Go ahead, Cam.
Who they want to trade? I think it was the Nuggets. Cause they got a shooter. Who I think that one long term, probably like in the future, probably is the Celtics.
so we,
Because Bobo is young. He can, I mean, even though he can still develop, but if they develop him, next year I can see them fighting, going to the conference finals.
see, that's all we need. So you agree that the Spurs lost though?
Oh yeah, the Spurs.
we all agree right there. We all agree
Bro,
right there.
I looked at this man's stats. What he got? He averaged 1 point a game.
Yeah.
He probably get better with them, but
Like, why did you make that trade?
Maybe Pop saw something. Maybe Pop was like, I see something in that boy.
We'll see. You know,
Pop got the eye.
can do it. But yeah, I think we all agree on that. Spurs.
Oh, yeah.
part.
We
Go ahead,
wonder
what you
why.
think, Mio?
I'm gonna go with the Celtics. The Celtics obviously. I love Bol Bol. Honestly, I see potential in that. I'm not gonna say I see like MVP potential, but like, I see like he has immense All-Star potential. Like when I see this man play, he has it.
I agree.
For that simple reason, I'm gonna say the Celtics because he got the best player with the best potential.
You think he's the best player right now, though?
In the trade, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You saying future?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the future, I think he could be like. I think he has a small chance of being an All-Star, which is what makes this trade amazing. He has a chance.
He does.
yeah, he do.
But I just want to see how he will fit alongside Robert Williams. Of course, they might bring him off the bench. We'll see. But
I don't think it's gonna be a fit for now. For now, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, he gonna be like.
It got to wait in the future
He
to
gonna
see
be on
that.
that bench.
yeah.
He gonna be riding that pound.
Bobo got to fight for minutes right now. That's what he got to focus
it's
on.
gonna be interesting.
He used to riding the pound. He might as well get used to it over here. I don't know what he think he going on.
What you said?
The Nuggets were barely using him.
He can wait. We don't got nothing to play for right now.
Robert Williams young.
Yeah, let Robert keep getting his experience, but we don't got really that much to play for. He can chill.
I can try at least. Hopefully, that's
Right now, we in the
My bad.
bottom of the bracket type stuff right now. I don't know what's going on.
He's kind of heavy, though. All right, let's see. With All-Star Weekend about a month away, fan votes have begun to roll in to elect players who deserve to play in the All-Star game. Amongst the best in the league, who is most deserving of being a first-time All-Star and why?
Okay.
Fred VanVleet.
That's your pick.
Yes,
Why?
have you seen him?
He's balling.
You
He's
said
on my
who?
fantasy team. I know.
VanVleet.
I know.
You look like him, so I see why you saying that.
Me? Or you saying him?
Well, obviously him.
Not the hair.
Doesn't play like him though.
I don't like you, Cam. But yeah, Fred, he's been. I think this month last month or maybe he was averaging like almost 20 every game against top competition. And after that, he's been leading the team for real without a real point guard. He's not even a point guard for real. He's a shooting guard, so
Agreed. Yeah.
he's doing his thing. He deserves it.
He balling. Him and Siakam together. But
No, he didn't.
so yeah, I have Fred on my fantasy team. He's balling. But I can't say it's Fred. It's John Morant. It's John Morant. John Morant should be in the MVP conversation. He is ridiculous this year. He's top 5 without question as far as point guards. He's top 5.
I mean,
year?
I agree.
This year.
Is he?
We can argue it right now.
No,
What's
no, no.
up?
The
Is he
Grizzlies are
over?
doing
What's up?
well. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Name,
debate.
name me 4 better than, maybe 5 better than John Morant.
John
right now.
Morant is in form right now.
Let me
Meter.
hear.
Is he better than Westbrook?
As of now, John Morant is having a better go of it than Westbrook. Yes,
Is he better?
Is he better?
Don't do it.
Westbrook is
Don't do it.
Is he top
Right
5?
today, is he better?
okay. This is an unfair question. Ask me again in a month.
No, it's not.
Like you guys gonna ask when Westbrook has his lowest moment in a month. Westbrook will show you why he's better. But for now, John Morant. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
You guys have this for now.
All right. Good.
Won the battle, but not
All
the
right.
war on this one.
Cam, who should be first time All Star?
John Morant.
All right.
Oh, but okay, look, I got a second player
Go ahead.
that I think deserve it. Y'all might say what, but Jared Allen.
Oh,
Ooh,
Interesting
that's if you were going Cavs, I would have thought you would have said Garland.
Garland.
I think he deserved it too. But Jared Allen's been
I think
balling. I got
Jared-
him on fantasy team.
He's been averaging a double-double.
Yeah,
every
he's
game.
a monster.
He's a monster, and I like that they could be a playoff team this year.
Yep, for
They
sure.
are.
I think he deserved to be in there. No, I think he deserved to be an All-Star. I don't think he should be like voted over top some players,
Right.
but like a last spot in reserve
Yeah.
to be in there.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Garland should be in there too. He should be in there. Yeah,
But I think Allen deserves more than Garland.
you think more than Garland?
He's been nice
Might
for the
have to
Cavs,
debate that.
but like it's hard for like a team like the Cavs. They're not really winning, so it's like it's hard for like.
Oh, yeah.
What are you saying?
What
What
are
are
you
you
saying?
saying?
They winning, bro.
They're winning.
They're winning.
They're
I just said
winning.
they're contenders.
They're winning.
We didn't say contend. Nobody said contenders. We just
Yeah,
said
all
they're
right,
winning.
they solid. All right,
They winning.
I'm not seeing them as contenders, but all right.
They are
Jared Allen-
winning.
I'm not gonna deny Jared Allen's great. I actually like that pick, but can we all agree John Morant's obviously in the All-Star game this season? Obvious. This is a given. So I'm not even gonna waste time. We all agree John Morant should be. I have some names to float around. Tyler Hero, off the bench, has been balling. Off the bench, Tyler Hero has been balling.
Where you going?
Hold up. Sit down.
Where are you going?
I know it's not a usual thing, but Tyler Hero off the bench has been balling. Can we acknowledge that he has a chance? I think he should be
He's
consideration.
playing good this year. I can see that.
He's playing great. I think he just dropped 33 the other night, right?
He's playing phenomenal.
He
bounced back.
also.
But I don't
Stepping
think an
up.
All-Star level yet.
I don't think.
I
he's
know. It's hard for me to put a 6-man also. That's why I said it's a hard one. I have an easier one. LaMelo Ball.
Ooh, okay, good
I
one.
didn't even.
Good
That's
one.
a
Good
good
one.
pick.
Good one.
That's a good.
That's
If we're
a
gonna say
good one.
LaMelo, we might as well put Miles in there too.
Miles Bridges is good, yeah.
There's
It's
so
like a
many.
A and
There's
B
so
type
many.
thing right there.
There's so many.
And has
said
been-
Edwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I
has
say
been
LaMelo
killing.
over Ant because I think LaMelo does more than Ant is great, obviously, but I think
Right.
I'll give LaMelo over Ant.
There's so many.
Yeah,
Ant,
yeah.
LaMelo, Fred.
And I got a
there's-
crazy
there's
one,
so
DeJounte Murray. When I look up his stats,
many.
he's
100%. 100% he should be in there.
He in
Yeah,
purgatory
you know,
right now.
he
But
like,
again,
what,
it's
eight-
the Spurs record, honestly.
18, 8, and 8 or something like
Oh,
that.
what about
I'm
Shadow?
gonna give you my biased opinion.
Go ahead.
Kyle Kuzma.
Hey,
Kyle Kuzma.
Let me say,
Kuz been hooping.
Hey, that man
hooping.
could have got his first triple double. We had it before. I'm not sure, but he
first,
could.
oh yeah, it would have been his.
I think it was his first. I'm not sure, but
I think so.
he could have had a triple double if that man Corey would have shot the ball. But no.
Mm-hmm.
I admit, DC loves Kuzma. I'm surprised to see
Hey,
that.
Kuz is thriving. Don't say it. Don't say it.
MVP Kuz.
Hey man, get Kuz that All-Star vote.
Hey, Kuz is balling. Hey, if you listening,
This is
go
what happens
vote
when you leave
for
LeBron.
Kuz,
You play
man.
better.
Here we go.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Hey, even though Kuz
Here we go.
not averaging like 18 points a game as
Right.
he did before, but he's the rebound is just
is.
taking.
He's averaging like 15, right?
He playing like
I don't
he
think
a
it's
center.
15.
Yeah, but his rebound is like 9.
Yeah,
He's
it's almost to a
You know what's
double
crazy?
double.
If he had done this with the Lakers would have loved him, but he couldn't because LeBron.
It just fits.
He
I
was.
just
Exactly.
think
LeBron get them boards.
I just think AD and LeBron got those boards out.
I'm about to say that's all it was. AD and Brown
Even
getting the boards.
on the scoring side, yeah. He couldn't score with them on the court.
But you can't forget about.
Because don't forget, he had like how many rebounds? Like he had like 22 rebounds and 27 points.
yeah,
Oh, the
he
other
did
day,
that.
yeah.
MVP
Yeah.
Kuz.
Oh, I have him for fantasy too. Kuzma's doing well for me in
He's
fantasy.
cooking. I should have gotten.
And then
him.
he
He's
had
cooking.
17 points and 17 rebounds.
Also, to the viewers of the chat, should we do more fantasy talk? I want to hear opinions on this, but yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let us know, man, because I'll be
He dunked on.
donking these fools.
Also, I need some fantasy
You don't-
advice for these guys
fantasy.
because these guys are trash.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, y'all. In fantasy, this man was garbage. 1-2 was
they were
garbage. That
terrible.
was
Are we talking
terrible.
football or
Football fantasy.
Football.
Football fantasy.
Let's talk
Terrible.
about basketball fantasy. Who's
That-
the champion?
Okay, he's a
what I
champion
should-
because he helped you.
He had DeLon Wright giving him 60 at the end in the playoffs. Come on, bro.
Not just DeLon Wright. A lot of players. Kevin Durant got healthy and I went off.
All I gotta say is the best team right now is mine.
We're gonna see. we'll
see.
We'll keep y'all updated.
We
All right.
forgot one more All-Star. I mean, one more future All-Star. Shy from OKC.
Ooh, forgot about him,
bro.
I didn't forget.
Hey,
I purposely
hey,
excluded him.
Deontay,
Whoa,
if you watching
stop
this, my bad. I forgot about that.
Shy.
Yeah,
I love
You
Shy
just
as a
said
player.
exclude him for what?
Why?
OKC sucks.
So do the Spurs.
What that got to do with Shy?
Shy is nice, but like I think record should matter a little bit.
I actually reckon.
And there are a lot of good
record
shooting
does
guard and point
matter.
guard.
Of course.
Right? Because sometimes I think one time John Wall was be an All-Star and Roddy Bill, and their record was not good. And they
Oh
said,
yeah,
nah.
I remember like that game. Like Bradley was blowing off, dropping 60 and everything after.
Yeah,
It matters.
Yeah, it matters. The record matters.
'Cause I think-
they actually do look at the record and you say, he ain't gonna make it.
All right.
But if you ask me, I think Shy, the way he's playing, deserves it.
Uh-huh.
Will he get the looks? Do you think he will get the looks? The fact they took y'all this long to remember him.
This is
Will
an
he get the
individual.
looks?
This is
My
an
bad.
individual award,
My
not
bad.
a team stat. Why the
My
record
bad.
matter?
But hey, if y'all want to drum up support for
SGA.
Shy, this is where y'all start.
My bad. Yeah.
All right,
Shy for All Star.
That's a really good pick. We picked. That was a lot of good picks, all of y'all. Except, for, did you say a bad one?
Hero. Apparently,
Hero.
Hero's a bad
Hero.
one. I want to be
Hero.
interesting.
He's not gonna
Flip
make it, but he's playing really well.
Hero is on the bench.
Hey, this is my
So
timeout.
a
Give
lot.
my boy shout out Hero.
A lot of first round, first time All Stars. All right. This will be our last question, then we'll wrap it up. As we approach the NBA trade deadline and the midway mark of the season, many teams have stood out in both the East and the West. But there can only be one NBA Finals champion. Who do you see bringing home the Larry O'Brien this year?
It's too early for me. I'm not
Too
sure.
early?
It's too early for me.
Hey, make
Okay.
a guess. Make your best shot.
I'm about to say, yeah, just,
Make my
Yeah,
best
color
shot.
more.
Make my best shot.
Yeah, a couple more injuries to
I'll
have.
probably roast it later, but yeah.
What's yours? I'm not even sure.
Let's start with you.
I'm not even.
We love this.
I like to have. Can I have two for this one? I have my main pick and I have a second pick. I'll
Okay.
just stand by my main pick.
Okay.
Nets. Kyrie's coming back part
Oh,
time.
I forgot about the Nets. Yep.
Forgot
They're
about
back.
the Nets.
How do you forget?
Go ahead.
The Nets, with an injured James Harden and a KD putting the team on his back, were inches away from beating the current champion. Now they have Kyrie back part time, and I think I might actually help him. He has more time to rest. He's less likely to get injured. Kyrie in those games when he's playing will go off. Then he rests, and they still will go off. I think the Nets are unstoppable right now. I don't know. I can't really think of a team to stop except my second team. Golden State is returning. They are back.
Golden State is here.
They're dominating in the way we've seen them before. Clay, as he get more up to speed, will get back to himself. Draymond doing Draymond things. Curry things. And I've loved what I've seen from the young core. The bench is actually stepping up. When Golden State won that first ring, their bench was actually superb. They lost the bench as they got a little more winning because, players leave, players do undeveloped and stuff. But right now, Golden State is well coached, well rounded, and they have star players to match. This might be Golden State's resurgence. This might be the season. If Steph Curry wins the championship, and God forbid he wins his Finals MVP, he might put himself in the GOAT conversation fully. As my man said in the first episode, Curry might be in the GOAT conversation, but he might be fully in it for guys like these two who don't believe it.
I mean, he's the greatest shooter ever.
No,
but
Curry is a
the
GOAT.
Greatest player ever.
Greatest player ever.
All right.
I'm gonna agree
with you.
but he's in the conversation.
I'm gonna agree with you on Warriors. That's my pick right now. I think they'll get the Larry B this year.
Over the Nets, huh?
I don't believe in the Nets simply because Kyrie is part time. If he was full time, I would have picked the Nets. But because he's part time,
It's better than
the
no time.
Warriors are going to bust them at home.
That playoff game gonna be weird because he
It's
can't even
gonna be
play. He
really
can't even
weird.
play at home playoff game.
Exactly. So if the Nets get home court advantage, that means they have, if it goes 7, they have 4 at home, right, and 3 away.
Yeah.
4 games at home without Kyrie Irving against the Warriors, they will lose.
I have a theory to flow for the Nets.
What?
Because obviously Kyrie's a part-time and he can play road games, right? Go for the lower seed. In case it goes to game 7, you
That's
get
a
more
fact.
road games.
You go to lower seed, but
The Nets
if
become
they
a road
don't,
team.
I have to say the Warriors are gonna beat them.
Rumors is they gonna pay that fine. That's what
I'm seeing that.
I don't
I'm seeing that
think
more
they
and more.
might, because I think it kind of like in bad spirit, because like you're breaking the law,
Right.
and then using your power and money just to pay it.
Right.
There's a reason they haven't done it yet.
Right.
I don't
And
think they're gonna do it.
But they did bend and bring him back.
So you
I
think
don't
they're
know
gonna
if
bend some
they
more?
could bend them in again, but I don't know if they're gonna do it or not. But yeah, my pick is the Warriors. Who wanna go?
Honestly, I think the New York is Knicks fans because they should have let Kyrie get away with that rule.
Go ahead, fella.
Oh shoot! Dang. The East is hard to pick right now. The East is too even for me because we can get the Bulls. If the Bulls stay healthy, Bulls.
Whoa!
Bulls are nice.
My bad. We had some chuckling over here when you said the
The
Bulls.
Bulls are nice, but come
I was
on.
chuckling. He was
Nets in
chuckling.
5, Nets in 4. Come on.
the
The
Bulls
Bulls are a
in
great team,
4?
honestly.
I think the Bulls. beat
Okay,
the Nets.
fine. Nets in 5. Fine.
Have you actually lost James Harden in playoff time? He don't be the same James Harden in regular season.
He was injured last year.
I don't
Last year
wanna
he was
hear that.
injured.
I don't want to hear that. He's never the same in playoff time. He be think about strip clubs and stuff like that.
Oh, come on.
Goodness.
Okay, a lot of players in the West in that period of time were bad because of one thing. Golden State Dynasty made teams look bad. When you have a dynasty in the way making you look bad, things like that will happen. It will seem like you choke. It's not like you choke. The other team played better. Dame? What about Dame? You said playoff time he didn't do well, right?
No, Dame is just
If Taylor's
dumb.
here, you've been killed.
Dame is dumb. He keep trying to not run away from that grind type thing. Just run away. You just struggling.
Boy, Giannis made it. Dame can make it someday.
No,
man.
he's not the same. It's not the same.
Giannis won the championship at a perfect time, honestly.
But think about it
Everybody
like
was
this.
injured.
yeah.
Think about this. James Harden had CP3. Why didn't he go to the finals?
CP3
Golden
got-
State.
They
CP
missed 27 consecutive threes.
I admit, they choked.
They did. They
but let's
choked.
not act
They
like Golden
choked.
State is not a good team still, regardless.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, but like he had CP3.
But don't forget CP3 got hurt.
He did, and that's what killed him the other year.
But I'm gonna say Bulls if they stay healthy, cause that Nets situation is weird.
So you're gonna Bulls out the East.
And then the Suns, they going back.
So Bulls, Suns, who wins?
Ooh, that's
No one's talking about the Sixers, huh?
if CP3, if Booker actually plays how he's supposed to play, and CP3 still be that vet,
Suns.
Suns.
You think Suns taking the chip? I don't know about that. I mean, Booker played pretty well last year.
But
In
he
the
started folding.
He did. At the end of the game,
started
Drew
folding.
ripped him. We know. But he had 2 40-point games in the finals.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Cam.
So for the East, I got the Nets.
Okay.
And
Good man.
for the West, I think Rudy Gobert against Finals MVP this season.
Are you
I'm proud.
crazy?
I think. Are you joking?
I got Denzel Valentine coming up being an All-Star.
He's not on the team.
Yes, he is.
What team?
He's the Jazz.
Why
He's
they
with the
sign him?
Jazz.
Yeah.
Why they sign him?
Huh?
Shooting.
He got dropped by 3 teams. Why
I
did he
was
sign
about
him?
to say.
Give Denzel. So now I'm playing.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, Bron just worked Gobert.
Okay. See, I want to see the Joker go in the finals, but not this year. He's not going this year.
Murray's still
I
out,
gotta
right?
say it's the Warriors.
come back, though.
It's the Warriors or the Suns, but I'm going most likely to the Warriors.
Oh, so you copy my pick.
I think it's gonna be KD versus Curry.
So we all picked West teams. Sun, or you said Nets.
I said Nets and Warriors, basically.
Okay, Nets and Warriors. So the Warriors, Suns.
And
You
I
said Nets
and I
Warriors.
think the Nets gonna beat the Warriors.
Yo, you think Nets gonna win?
I think the Nets
Think
are going to
the
win, too. That's what I
If-
said, too.
Okay.
If Warriors right now got a better record,
Right.
if that stays like that, then Warriors have a home court.
Correct.
Curry can't play either because he's not vaccinated. I mean, not Curry. Kyrie, he can't play either because he's not vaccinated. You gotta be
No,
vaccinated.
actually, having a home court hurts the
Warriors.
other teams that play. If you have a home court against the Nets, Kyrie plays more against you. Is what I'm saying.
Wait,
No, like Kyrie.
No,
I mean,
no,
Kyrie
no.
can't play at all.
he's
What?
right. The
What?
Warriors have the same mandate as the Nets.
Oh,
He can't play at the Warriors arena or at home.
So
No,
he-
wait. Is it for visiting players though?
Yeah, visiting players can't play. I think
Oh,
I don't think it's for
because
visiting players.
Bill couldn't play one game. It had to be.
Maybe it is for visiting. We have to check on that. But if that's true, the Warriors are definitely getting.
so the Warriors will be basically like a net kryptonite.
It would be just James Harden and KD.
But I think they still have a chance though. Like even
James
without
Harden.
Are
Kyrie.
you looking that up?
Yeah, I'm looking at
You a
that.
good man. You a good
Because
man.
think about it, it's James Harden and KD.
I don't
That's
think
still
that's
a
enough.
force to reckon with.
It is, but I don't think that's enough for the
I think it's
Warriors.
enough to take you to the finals.
James
Against the
Harden
Warriors.
is not that guy.
It all depends on how Clay's feeling. If Clay's back to Clay,
I don't even think he has to be back to.
Warriors in 7 probably.
We watched. I was watching some of those Warriors Nets games. The Warriors are just blasting. They're just better.
Oh, and speaking
Without
of
Kyrie.
one of your picks, the Bulls just got blasted by the Nets. How do you feel about that one?
They're not healthy no more.
Lonzo was out. Yeah, I see that.
Lonzo, Zach LaVine is gone. Caruso is actually still out for some reason, but they're not healthy.
Caruso.
Ayo's
Oh,
coming.
the
Oh,
other side,
whoa, 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 whoa,
Caruso's
whoa.
nice, but like he's not gonna be the reason you win it or lose a championship.
Why not?
Have you not seen
He's
Caruso
nice.
play?
He's nice. He's
He
nice.
is. He's
He
the
do
Curry
things
stopper.
that don't show up on the stats.
Exactly.
That's what he does.
Hustle.
He does.
Straight
Hustle.
and defense.
That's what the Nets got too. That's why the Nets are kind of better than the Lakers because they got defenders
It says-
that don't show up.
What?
But the law does not apply to members of visiting teams.
Okay.
What?
So yeah,
That's dumb.
same thing with the Nets. So if you're a visiting
Yeah.
team, it don't
All
matter.
away
but-
games, he's free.
which is
Okay.
so
That's dumb.
weird. We'll talk about that, but that's really weird.
Topic for another show. COVID vaccines.
Yes.
We're not COVID experts, but in Walls basketball, so we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, that's just weird. That visiting players.
But I'm just saying, Caruso.
Yeah.
He gonna do
But
some
I like the
things.
Hustle Caruso show. Like on the Lakers, LeBron liked him for a reason. I give him that.
I don't know why they let go of him.
They couldn't pay him.
Yeah,
I think the
they-
Bulls are paying him more.
They
Yeah,
got-
but he
got
said he
Went
went.
2 hours.
We'll work on it. He said he went back to the Lakers, asked for like a little bit less than what the Bulls were giving, and they still said no. What? Took
Rob put
Alex
up the
do
snake.
something.
Yeah.
Crazy. But all right, that's all we have for you today. This has been the Who's Rapping Sports Podcast, the greatest sports podcast you've never heard of
For now.
yet. Featuring 5 friends, Tay's missing, 4 friends from college, debating all things sports all year long. Thank you once again for listening. We'll see you next time.
Like and share.
Peace.
Please share this with your friends.